This is shopping in downtown fashion-conscious Buenos Aires. Brand names at affordable prices. But some pay a very high price. Rolando and Rodrigo, aged 10 and 7, died in a fire at this sweatshop making cheap clothes.
I could show you houses that look rich, but behind the walls are 50 people working as slaves. We've denounced 6 sweatshops just on this block.
Since this fire at the end of April, the Alameda Foundation, which campaigns for better working conditions, has identified hundreds more illegal sweatshops in residential neighbourhoods. Ordinary-looking doors, hiding numerous nightmares. They employ hundreds of mainly Bolivian immigrants in cramped insanitary conditions. Olga arrived in 2000 with her 2 small children and spent years working 16 or 17 hours a day.
I was working with 9 other people in a tiny space where there was no room for us to move. We were hardly allowed to go to the toilet. We ate breakfast at our machines and lunch at our machines.
Olga now works at the Alameda's cooperative, a maximum of 8 hours a day, with lunch breaks. This is just one of many. They call them talleres clandestinos, or secret workshops, but everybody knows where they are. The neighbours, the authorities and the companies that buy the clothes. This one was only exposed because 2 young children died here. There are growing calls for Rolando and Rodriguez's deaths not to have been in vain.
We're talking about 68% of the Argentine clothing industry being conducted in sweatshops, informal work, forced labour, people who work more than 12 hours a day without any rights, and even slave labour with workers living and working in the same place without being able to leave.
We phoned a well-known international retail clothing company accused of buying from the sweatshops, but have so far not had a response. These protesters marched from here to the site of another sweatshop fire 9 years ago. Then 6 Bolivian workers, 5 of them children, died. The owners were never prosecuted. 2 managers are appealing against their 3-year sentences. Stylish and cheap, but what is the ultimate cost? Daniel Schweimler, Jazeera, Buenos Aires.